Bless your child in the name of the Father, the Son, and the... Oh, yeah! Welcome to the Texas Podcast. I am Pope&JN. This is...
Texas Austin.
Yeah!
Just call me Austin.
So, this podcast, we're basically just talking about whatever the fuck we want.
That tends to be what goes on
in podcasts.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, nothing changed.
So you went to the Star Wars release?
Yes, I did. I don't really want to spoil it for anyone in case they haven't watched it yet, so I'm gonna choose not to. However, I will say it's probably one of a really, really great Star Wars sort of spin-off. They did well. The only reason I'm excited for it, Darth Vader. Mm-hmm. Well, I was actually, I stayed back for the whole entire credits, and at the end there, they mentioned something, I can't remember what it was called, but I recognized it as one of the, fan art sort of collection websites. So obviously, the Disney group have actually gone, we should probably look at all the fan art, see what these guys want.
Was it like DeviantArt or something?
Nah, it was its own separate, site. I just can't remember the name off by heart. I recognized that at the time, but if I remember it, I'll bring it up again.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about games.
Yeah.
Because 2016's wrapping up. So, favorite game for this year?
Oh, Battlefield 1.
Really?
Yeah. That was
I've been meaning
amazing
to play that. I've been meaning to get that.
I don't know. For me, it's a tie between that and Forza. Forza Motorsport. I play that, on the Xbox One. Holy shit, that is so sad. It's just a sexy game. It's just...
Oh, that's sexy.
It's just, that really good, great resolution, all the shades and all that. Really great.
I don't know. You know what I enjoyed this year, which was surprising? I didn't actually expect anything from it. Like, two games. First one was Firewatch. Have you played that?
No, I haven't had a chance to play that.
That was fantastic.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's basically just a game of you walking around, talking to a chick on a radio.
Uh-huh.
But, like, you're uncovering, this kind of mystery of what happened at your lookout tower before you got there.
Right, okay.
So, I don't know, that was kinda cool. And the Telltale Batman. I wasn't expecting much from it because it's Telltale.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was really good. I only got a chance to play it only for a little bit because I don't actually own the game, but like, I still managed to get my hands on it for a bit. I played it and I was like, I still really enjoyed that one.
Yeah. Well, after we finish this podcast, I'm recording episode 5.
Oh, damn.
To go up on the channel tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, so that'll be really cool.
Yeah, I don't know. There was also that, and also what I really did enjoy was the Skyrim remaster.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was a bit much with the actual, the new graphics just made the game a lot more enjoyable to play. Just that extra little touch. I actually went and revisited it, even though I've already played Skyrim. But you finished the whole thing almost. All those years ago, I decided to revisit it, and I was like, geez, this is even greater with the new graphics. And I was looking online on Reddit, and one of the gaming subreddit showed just how they keep the actual projectiles when you switch maps. So like, there was one part where the guy shot an arrow from above a hill, went down the hill via warp to it, and like fast travel. And when he got back down, the arrow just came shot the guy straight in the head. It was great to watch. Like, what the hell? I can't believe they actually put that much effort into it. But then it's weird because then you kind of be walking around, like you'd find shit all your old shit you dropped because you had to carry something else. You wanted more. But then you'd be halfway walking through a journey, and all of a sudden your thing would just fuck up completely. You're like, oh, Jesus, Skyrim. It's not very consistent.
Did you end up playing, or checking out Uncharted 4 when that came out?
No.
That was sick.
I was meaning to, but like, I never really got around to it. I was just busy at the time, so I just kind of just forgot about it.
Well, even if you don't play it, check out, I think Jack did a really good series on it on his channel.
Yeah. I don't know, even YouTube as well. I haven't had a chance to watch much YouTube at all. Like, I mean, I think I maybe watched a total of like 6 hours in the past month, if that. Oh, not even like that. Sorry, correction. That's more like 6 hours in like the past 3-4 months. That's like nothing.
Fuck.
Before it used to be a lot more. It used to be actually, keep up to date. Majority of the time was just between music and, videos. Now it's like nothing.
Yeah.
Because majority of my YouTube was music. But ever since I got Spotify, it's easy.
Hmm. What about Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered? Did you get that? Did you give that a try?
No, I refused to. I mean, after Modern Warfare, I played it through. I never really bothered. I'm not going to bother revisiting it because they're just toying with us. I just refuse to give them my money.
Really? Mm-hmm. It's actually sick. Like, it's Call of Duty 4.
Yeah, I know. I understand that. It's called, it's Modern Warfare 1. Yeah, I get that.
It's a lot cooler because, like, the graphics are, like, a lot more insane than they were back then. And they've added, like, extra visual shit for everyone. Like, you know when you're getting trained, like, right at the start?
Yeah.
So, you know how you have to walk from, one shed to the other?
Mm-hmm.
They've added, like, fucking fighter jets and shit going over your head and everything, and one of them fucking colliding with another and exploding.
Oh shit, what
it's
the hell?
It's sick!
That's made a bit of a mistake on the,
It's fucking awesome. No, it's fucking awesome though to look at.
Yeah, I don't know, I've considered revisiting it, but I just, if I'm gonna revisit, I might as well borrow it off someone else, because I'm not keen on buying it myself, especially
Fuck it, I'll give it to you.
Done.
Done.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably, I'm revisiting a lot of, like, you know, games that I did enjoy, but, like, that haven't been remastered.
Mm.
So, like...
You should play Mr. President.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Actually, no, just talking about Donald Trump. I remember seeing this video about a month ago. I was at work, and I work with, like, an Indian guy. And he's from India, but he's got, like, this really American accent. And when I was working with him one time, he mentioned me as, like, we started talking about Donald Trump for some reason. And then he showed me this video of a bunch of a bunch of Indians, like, celebrating his birthday. I was like, what the fuck are they celebrating his birthday for? I was like, then I realized, yeah, a lot of what he is vouched for is in favor for India.
Let's be to the man in the toupee.
Jesus Christ. But, yeah, and then eventually it comes to this part where they all say, like, happy birthday, Donald Trump. And I was like,
first episode of the podcast, we're going to piss off India.
Yeah, we are. Why not?
I got an email the other day. I played, you know, Sort the Court. That game where you're just saying yes and no to shit and like trying to keep everything balanced.
Yeah.
There was like this, Indian dude that showed up and I was just like, because I was doing voices for each character, I was like, I'm so sorry to Indians because this is going to be really offensive. And then I did the Indian voice. And then, no, but that, like I said to them, I don't mean to offense. I'm just kind of doing it as a joke. Yeah. I got 50 emails.
What?
50 emails, complaints.
Oh, wow. Like, you didn't tell them it's going to be offensive.
I told them.
I don't know. People, man. I can't take offense to some shit like that, man.
You know what? People have been saying that, Quantum Break was a really shit game for this year. I enjoyed it.
I haven't had a chance to play it, to be honest. What's it like?
It's good.
Is it? Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a little bit, there's some moments and parts where it's a little bit jolty.
Right.
But apart from that, like, it's kind of cool. Because, like, you're running around, you can fucking freeze time and shit, and you can speed run and all that kind of shit. It's really cool.
Okay.
So basically you go into this machine and it basically blows up, and it gives you these fucked up powers where time's kind of fucking up whenever you're around anyone.
Speaking of time and fucking up everything, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I gotta ask, have you had a chance to watch Doctor Strange?
I haven't had a chance.
Oh, damn. Okay, we gotta revisit that one later. Damn, because, I mean, I've seen it online and everyone is raving about how good it is, and I was like, I was almost gonna go and watch it yesterday too. Just down at, the Hoyts, but, didn't get a chance to. I was really busy yesterday and all that. I still went last night as well to the release of Rogue One, so, yeah, I don't know.
What about worst game for this year? What have you spotted?
Oh, man, I don't know. I haven't really focused on worst games. I've kind of just stuck with what the trend is like online. If it's a really good game, I've been playing it. So I've never really focused on shit games.
I said this the other day. I was in an interview with another YouTuber on his channel.
Yeah.
And he asked me my worst game. I don't know if you've heard of this. There was this little indie game that came out this year of this company that was, basically trying to jump onto the, Dark Souls bandwagon.
Right, okay.
And they made this little shitty archaic style thing called Slashy Souls.
Oh, wow, rip off much?
But it was so shit. Like, they were charging $20 for it. The graphics were shit.
Wow.
The gameplay was jolty as fuck.
Oh, nah. I can't do that, man. If I'm hearing bad shit about it, I won't even get close to it. Having said that, though, I got around, and I don't think it's this year, I think it's last year or the year before. You know League of Legends, yeah?
Yeah.
So, they've had a lot of problem lately with, fakes coming out. Very similar. So, I actually got around to playing it this year, like a few months ago. Oh, not even a few months. It might have been last year actually as well. League of Angels. It's basically League of Legends, except they're more like, you know, they're wearing less clothes. Like all the chicks are wearing less clothes, and the dudes are just like, it's the biggest rip-off of League of Legends you'll find. I'm not a League of Legends fan, don't get me wrong. I don't enjoy it at all.
You just play it for the nudity.
Yeah, sure. No, I legitimately just played it because I heard that much bad crap about it, so I was like, okay, I gotta start to see it myself. So I had a bit of League of Legends knowledge. I used to play back in, 4 years ago, I used to play. I went to play it I played it for maybe a month, if that, and I got bored of it. So I had to revisit League of Angels, knowing what it was about. And I was like, Jesus, this is a massive rip-off. Bad. It was horrible. It was just so shit. I was like, whatever.
I gotta ask, what did you think of Suicide Squad?
I didn't really like it.
See, I'm the same. Like, I don't think that it was, you know what, I think it's when they went back and reshot it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I reckon it was.
See, here's where they fucked up. They basically put, okay, if anyone hasn't seen it, I'm sorry, spoiler, but then again, it's been a few fucking months, so you guys should have seen it by now.
Yeah,
so I don't care. Yeah. It's even available on DVD, so I don't care. I'm gonna say it anyways. Basically, the only time you see the Joker is in the ads. The whole time.
Yeah,
he's on.
Basically,
that's all the ad.
Basically, when you see the Joker in the ads, you see him for like an extra 2-3 minutes because those scenes are more drawn out than they are in the ads, obviously. But like, you only see him basically in flashbacks.
Yeah. You see nothing.
And then you see him, I think, twice in real time.
Yeah. And he's just dangling off shit.
And that fucking ending. Yeah. That was so fucking that was shit.
Yeah. I didn't enjoy it. I mean, I get the hype because it was, you know, just great cast and all that. And
yeah, but the problem with like, especially with Deadshot and having Will Smith, like, don't get me wrong, Will Smith's a good actor, but he just plays Will Smith.
Yeah.
And
Will Smith is Will Smith. He legitimately has gone his whole life playing himself, and he's, most of the part, he's done alright, but you can't do that the whole time, so I just don't think, he suited the role, but didn't suit the role. Like, him himself, would have suited the role if he changed his acting style a little bit.
And then, like, Margot Robbie, as Harley Quinn, it was phenomenal.
Yeah, she was
good, but the whole thing with Harley Quinn for the entire fucking movie was just her being like, I'm crazy.
Yeah.
That was all she was there for.
Yeah, she just kept saying that, and we got it. It was like, eventually at the end, we're like, yeah, we get it. Nah, it was like... Actually,
I went and saw it in cinemas, and everyone was just looking at that, but donk.
I didn't get I think I managed to go get it. Yeah, I did watch it in the cinemas, like in the last few days it was available, so.
Do you know what was gross when I went and saw it in the cinema? There was a group of guys right at the back of the cinema.
Oh, God. Okay.
Every time Harley Quinn was on, they were fapping.
Oh, nice.
And the fucking, the dude that was, that, because it's like a really hype movie, and when you have a really hype movie, they walk in and actually monitor to make sure no one's fucking recording it. So this guy was walking around and he just saw all these guys fucking tugging off.
Actually, no. What was I watching? I was watching, I can't remember which movie I was watching, but it was recently, it was one of the Marvel movies and it just came out at the time. And I was sitting in the audio engineer spot I call like the sweet spot, because when a cinema is set up, the audio engineer sits right in the middle and sets the sound for that area. So, and I was sitting there. And then I look behind me halfway through the movie and I see this guy with a camcorder. I'm just like, I just straight up just stuck my finger up at it in front of the camera. And I don't care if it spoiled his video or not, but like, he absolutely deserved it. If you're gonna be sitting there camcording, like, handy cam, I ain't got time for that shit, so. It doesn't disturb me watching the movie, it's just that.
It's shit. Yeah. It's shit to do that.
Yeah, it's just, you don't do that, man. Like, if you want to watch a movie, you show a bit of respect.
It's like here in Australia, particularly, if you go to like those markets and shit, like those little markets for like each town.
Yeah.
There's always someone, like, we basically get the movies here when America's about to release them on DVD.
Yeah.
So they're still in theaters when America releases them on DVD. So you go to these markets and these people have imported them from America on DVD while so you have like no reason to fucking be camcording it because
exactly
you just wait 1 or 2 weeks and then at these markets you can just fucking go and get it for like $10.
In the case of a lot of the Star Wars movies, especially Force Awakens and Rogue One, it was actually the opposite. A lot of people in America were getting all the Australian copies because we actually released it first.
Yeah,
everything came out first. Like the midnight release first, DVDs were first, and then they brought it over to America. And I recall hearing about I got family friends that live over there, and they were telling me like, "Oh yeah, it happens all the time." And I got friends over there. And it's just kind of strange because we've always had it the opposite way. Even from people from here down in Australia and like especially Melbourne, you go Springvale, you got all the all the computer swap meets. You go there and you can ask for anything, they got a pirated version of it for you.
You should go, by the way. I'm gonna fix this. Got this guy bothering me.
There you
go. You should go to Japan. Cause there's this, like, this little place, this market thing that's set up. It's streets and streets and streets of movies, video games, and comic books.
Jesus.
That's all it is for, like, I think it's like 10 streets.
I've considered actually going to Japan. We've actually, spoken about it, but just kind of just always delayed it. We've done something else or had other plans.
Oh my god, it's the funniest thing going over to Japan. So you know how like here in Australia, everyone's allowed to like walk around and do whatever they want?
Yeah.
And like people are smoking and shit. In Japan, if you want to smoke, they lock you in these glass tank things that they have to keep the air like not pure. Polluted. Yeah. It's the funniest thing because it just looks like everyone's like fucking caged in and everyone's just looking at them going,
"Can't believe you're smoking, mate.
How dare you?
How dare you smoke?
How dare you, you bastard."
Pack it, eh? Nah, I don't know. We did kind of plan on going to Japan one time, and then we ended up going to Singapore and Malaysia. Which, Singapore and Malaysia, if you aren't aware, Singapore is pretty tech savvy. Like, they're one of the most technological advanced countries in probably the world. They're up there. But I think it's in Singapore, they have this one little market, and it's like, imagine, where, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's a really massive mall just of tech, and that's it. No, there's nothing else besides tech. There's a couple food stalls around, but it's just the new tech, all the computer stuff you need, games, consoles, everything you can think of. They have there. And it was all for dirt cheap too, even the new stuff. It was great. I don't know. You see all this stuff then, you kind of wonder, especially, I was a bit skeptical at the time. I was sitting there looking at all the stuff, and it was really cheap, and I was like, is it really legit though? Like, that's one problem a lot of places have now, is all like take for example, Beats. What was it, maybe 2012, Beats had a massive problem, people like would have rip-offs.
Oh yeah, all the rip-offs, yeah.
Yeah.
You still have that anywhere though, like, you can do that, like, people still do that in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Like, there's still people, I think it's like down at, the South Melbourne market. Oh, there's still people that do rip-off Beats.
Laverton markets, Footscray markets. So, did you hear about Footscray market?
Nah.
Oh, that was bad. You didn't hear about Footscray market burnt down?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, when we say burnt down, only part of it burnt down, but still, it was just, it actually stopped all the train lines too. Well, that and a grass fire stopped the train lines from going through, so my dad would kind of have to catch a bus home.
I heard that a market burnt down.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was that market.
It was a little Saigon market part of the Footscray market,
Oh,
so
shit.
the little Vietnamese sort of thing was pretty bad, actually.
Yeah.
Like, it started burning at 6 o'clock in the morning, they really couldn't contain it for a few hours, so. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of dodgy, that place, you know. Footscray being Footscray, you know. So.
Footscray, you just have an old guy going, yo, my man!
And then you've also got that one guy in Footscray who sits out the front of Footscray Station. He looks like Raiden from Mortal Kombat. He just has that little hat, and he just sits there looking down, like he can't see his eyes. And he kind of looks down, he just plays like this little drum he has. And he just constantly, like, every 5 seconds, just hits the drum.
Oh my god, is that the guy where he, like, hits the drum and then just stares at you intensely?
Oh, nah, he doesn't really stare at you, because what he does, he usually has his head.
There was a guy that used to be there, and he used to bang on the drum, and he used to just stare at you as you walk past. It was fucking creepy.
Nah, this guy doesn't actually look at you. What he does, he kind of just has his head bowed a little bit, so you can't actually see his eyes. Like, you can see the bottom of his face, like his chin and his mouth and all that. But, cause he's wearing one of those, what are those Chinese hats called? Like, you know, one of the rice paddy farmers? You see that wearing, like, the stereotype? Where they're like the straw, and it's kind of like a cone.
I don't know. Bing Bong Hong Kong hat?
Yeah, what are they called? Nah, but
that's not racist
Christ.
at all.
Nah, not at all. Yeah, he used to wear one of those, but it was like kind of gold. It was like, oh, it was great. Like, you see him, you just stand there, and it's like, the hell are you doing, man? Ah, well.
Oh, here, make you a good deal.
That's pretty much, actually, no, speaking of good deals, I've got this one guy, like, one of my hobbies I like to do is I go fishing a lot, like, a lot. I've finally got this one guy, I don't know how I managed to pull it off. Basically, anything that he sells, he's like, at retail price at what he buys it for. It was a wholesale. So, if you ever get yourself a good guy like that, just, let everyone know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard you, had to go pop up to go restring your guitar.
I didn't have to restring my guitar.
Ah.
So I bought this new electric guitar.
Right.
Cause I ended up smashing my other one cause I was angry.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So, rock and roll style. Just, without the dramatics and with a hole in the wall that I had to fix myself. So I bought this new electric, and it was working fine, but then this part, the pickup where you plug into the amp, there's something wrong with that.
Right, okay.
So I have to take it back and see either if they can fix it, or if they can just replace it.
Have you taken it back yet?
No.
I think that's going to go yesterday.
Yeah, we were going to go yesterday, and then I was like, I can't really be fucked.
Yeah.
Because I went to the city last night to party, so.
I haven't been to Sydney in ages, actually. I'm kind of been stuck in the suburbs.
Yeah. Well, that was like the first time I've left my house in like a month.
Nah, I don't know. I'm consistently leaving the house. I gym and all that, but I don't know. It's just been pretty just.
Well, you see, I'm doing YouTube every single day now.
Yeah.
So
takes some time.
So like I wake up, record, edit, answer comments, answer emails, and then go to sleep.
Yeah. I don't think I do that, man. I still like to go outside for a bit, I love going to the gym. I can sit in front of the computer all day, but I still gotta get outside first.
You should play, the new Walking Dead game when that comes out, the Telltale one.
Yeah. I bought all the prior seasons to it as well, and I played them all, and I loved them, man.
The only one that sucked was, The Walking Dead Michonne.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Nah.
I mean, like...
It was okay. It was okay.
It was alright, but it wasn't,
I think that was kind of just a dead story.
Yeah, I think it was more to...
What they were given.
No, I think that series was more to be like, oh, here's something related to The Walking Dead, so that the fans stop complaining while they're doing season 3.
Yeah.
But like, they had The Walking Dead season 1, which was kick-ass. It was really good. I'm not gonna spoil it, even though it's, like, fucking old.
Old as shit.
But, like, if you haven't played it, I highly recommend you go play it. At least season 1.
Honestly, speaking of Walking Dead, there's the new series, Fear the Walking Dead. I watched a few episodes of that. I watched my dad as well, pointed out something. If there's ever time for a zombie apocalypse, the only thing you need is a multi-million-dollar yacht that has access to clean water, and you can catch your own fish. Because it is just a boring storyline, just drama.
Because yeah. All of the zombie apocalypse shows and all the, not even zombie apocalypse, all the apocalypse shows, it's like, at the start, it's all about the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
And then it gets like halfway through a season, and then it just becomes it's basically like a soap opera.
Yeah, it just becomes drama, and it's
all just like, we're breaking up, we're getting together, we're breaking up, we're getting together.
Yeah. I don't know, I do enjoy the shows, like, I mean, if I was still given a choice, I'd probably still have to choose anything like, like Walking Dead over anything. Sorry, Walking Dead, Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I still need to watch that.
I do recommend you watch it.
I only just finished House.
Wow, you watched House? Oh, God.
Yeah, I watched that all the way through.
I watched a couple episodes of that. I don't mind it, but, like, I don't think I can watch it as a whole series itself.
It was, you know what? Season 1 was fantastic. Like, the first couple of seasons were fantastic.
Yeah.
And then when you get to season 5 and 6, it's really boring.
Yeah.
Because nothing really happens. The only thing that kept me watching it was they cast Olivia Wilde, you know that chick?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like, for half the time, you could like, she was like wearing basically nothing.
Yeah. So
I was just like, hot.
This is okay.
I was like, yeah, I'll stick around for a bit. And then it got to, season 7 and that was still a little bit drab, but it kind of picked up a little bit towards the end.
Yeah.
And then season 8, it was really interesting. Like, as the series was wrapping up.
I don't know, I'm probably not going to be watching anything else like besides that. I'm considering watching, Mr. Robot.
Oh, true.
Apparently that's really amazing.
Yeah.
And also Narcos.
I've started watching a couple episodes of, Westworld.
Okay, yeah, I've heard about that, but I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, so I might need to...
It's pretty cool. It's so basically, people can go. People can pay to go to this place where they set it up with robots that look human and do human things. So basically everyone goes there, and when you pay to go there, you're allowed to do whatever you want. There's no rules.
Right.
So people basically go there to rape and kill all of these robots. And then at the end of the day, like at the end of each day, they bring all the robots back in to the shop that they're controlling everything from, wipe their memories, fix any of the problems, and then send them back in for the next day.
Wow.
But I think it's like, a couple episodes into the first season, some of the robots start remembering.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
What's happening. So that's as far as I've gotten into it so far.
Right, okay, that's not bad. That's not too bad, actually.
But the shit thing is about, Westworld, season 1, fantastic. And now they're not doing season 2 until 2018.
Right.
So it's one of those shows where they're doing it once every 2 years.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm watching at the moment the series, Silicon Valley.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Yeah, it's a 10 episode each series is like
Season.
Season is about 10 episodes long. And I've had to wait 10 months and then this April, the new season comes out. I'm just so pumped for it. It just takes so long to wait. Jesus. Oh.
Yeah. Did you hear, the producers of Game of Thrones let slip the entire plot for season 7?
Jesus, no.
Yeah, he fucking leaked it to the, to news, and they leaked it to the internet.
See, here's the thing though, is that when they leak a plot, because it's such a big, it has such a big fan base, a lot of the people don't want it to be spoiled.
Well, that's the thing.
So they're not going to listen to it.
That's the thing.
People go out and find it.
No, that's the thing. People were pissed off because they're just like, oh, you fucking spoiled it, but like, everybody's been reading the books before the show comes out. And
Yeah.
and the book is the show.
The book is a show, but on top of that, if he spoiled it for you, and he's released the news, then just kind of try and avoid it. Don't try and go out there and look for it. Because the chances are, I haven't really seen much of it, because like...
Oh, I actually don't give a shit about Game of Thrones. I could not get into it.
No, neither can I. That's why I say I'm not a Game of Thrones fan. Having said that though, I've been perfectly able to browse through news sites and all that without having a problem with finding anything about it.
Yeah.
And that's me reading every single news story, and I still haven't found anything about it. So obviously people like that have gone out and looked for it, then complained.
Mm.
So, I don't know, if you don't want to be upset, then don't kind of look for it. I don't know. It's kind of weird to explain.
You know what Telltale should do, actually? Which I think that they should have done, like, last year?
Mm-hmm.
The Wolf Among Us Season 2.
Oh yeah, okay.
What do you think?
Did
you play The Wolf Among Us?
I haven't played it. I can't really have an input on that, because I actually never played it.
You know how, like, Walking Dead Season 1, everyone was like, this is so good, this is so good. Wolf Among Us is better than that.
Wow, okay. Aren't they making The Last of Us 2?
They are making The Last of Us 2.
Yeah, that looks...
I didn't get to play the first one.
Fucking sexy. It was amazing to play.
I didn't get to play it, because everywhere that I went to get it, everywhere was sold out.
Right, okay.
So I ended up having to watch, Let's Plays on YouTube.
Aha, okay.
I had to sit there, and I was just like, this is fucking good, this is fucking good, and then I got halfway through it, I was just like, this would be better if I was playing it.
Yeah. I would recommend, I don't know, like pre-order or something for...
Yeah.
But like, all my games are bought online.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay, so here's the thing. Everyone is raving about it. I didn't really enjoy Red Dead Redemption 1.
What?
I'll tell you why. Because I felt like it was, and it's obviously it has to be. They were right in what they did, but it was a little bit less enjoyable for me, because this is just as I came off Borderlands. I played Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2. It was really heavy. It was great because it was semi-open world.
Mm.
And you'd be playing. It's all really compact together. On the other hand, you had Red Dead Redemption. It was still pretty spaced out. So you'd go walking around for 5 minutes. You'd kill 2 guys and you have to walk another 5 minutes to get back. It was just too much time you spent not doing too much action, not enough action. That's why I didn't enjoy it. However, I think this Red Dead Redemption 2 will get it right. I'm hoping so.
See, I can't agree with that, because even when you're just roaming around and shit, if you're roaming around for like, I think it's like 2-3 minutes, they usually give you like someone's being raped or someone's being kidnapped or something, so you can go and help that. Yeah,
I don't know. Yes, you can, but like, it kind of just feels like a filler. You know how it feels kind of forced in?
Yeah, well,
the
only problem I had with it was the going from mission to mission.
Uh-huh.
Because it's like horse and shit.
Yeah.
It took a long time to get there.
Yeah, that's probably the one problem I had with Red Dead Redemption. Actually, if I recall, they're actually making another Borderlands as well. And this one's gonna be purely full open world.
Yeah.
So, I can't wait for that one, because I played Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, Borderlands pre-sequel, specifically in that order, because I bought them when they were released, even though it doesn't make sense. I really enjoyed them all. Like, Borderlands 1, I remember playing that, and thinking at that time, geez, these graphics are pretty good. Like, even though it was obviously like a comic-based graphics, and it was kind of weird, because I've never actually played a game that looked like that before. Then Borderlands 2 came out, and it's like, holy shit, it's so much better, look at all the guns. Like, these guns are fucking amazing. Like, all these weird sort of shooting guns, and they make fucking weird sounds, and speak weird shit. Then pre-sequel came out, and a pre-sequel I was kinda let down by, because it was too close to number 2, and they didn't really make many changes, which I guess they couldn't, but yeah. I don't know, yeah, it's just...
Well, like, I think it was like Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, were made by a different company, and then they had Tales of the Borderlands from Telltale.
So, no...
Did you end up playing that, by the way?
What?
Tales of the Borderlands?
No.
Yeah? No?
No. Actually, I know pre-sequel was Australian. Pre-sequel was made by Australians. 2K Australia. You get it and you play it, and there's just Aussie voices left, right, and center, and it gets really annoying. That's probably the one thing I didn't enjoy too, because like they tried too hard at making that stereotype. I was like, yeah.
You know what I found out was
funny.
made in Australia the other day? LA Noir.
What the heck? Really?
Yeah.
Nah, really?
Yeah. If you look at the start screen, it says, made by Team Bondi, Sydney.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I always just assumed that was just another...
Nah, like, part of it was made in, like, LA and shit.
Yeah.
So, like, some of it was, like, done in there, but they had another team that was doing it in Australia as well.
Jesus. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I was playing it, yesterday.
You're lying, Morgan.
You're lying, Morgan. Nah, shut up.
If that isn't the greatest lie.
I like the one where you're interviewing the old lady. And you're just like, does she live here? No. Are you sure? No. Wait,
that was a good game.
Before we finish, Spider-Man Homecoming. Did you watch the trailer?
No, I haven't had a chance to watch the trailer.
Oh my god, it looks so cool.
Ooh.
Because like they brought in like Tony Stark for it as well.
I'm gonna assume Tony Stark's gonna be a massive influence in this movie. I feel like he's gonna be in this movie a lot.
Well, they're not doing like a whole kind of, this is the thing I like, they're not doing like a whole reboot thing like they did with Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is he's trying to be part of the Avengers now.
It's semi. It's kind of along the line of, what's that chick that messes with people's minds? In Avengers. She's basically one of those people. Okay, Falcon.
Yeah.
Cause Falcon isn't one of the most, the Avengers. He's kind of like the off-Avengers Avenger. So, yeah, I don't know.
No, but it's interesting in the trailer because you see him trying to, like, be friends with, like, Tony Stark. Like, there's this part. I'll show you the trailer.
Isn't Tony meant to be part of it? Cause, like, he's helping Spider-Man be Spider-Man? So
no, but he's basically there to be like,
a mentor.
Leave it alone, kid, because there's people, like, we can do this.
Right.
So basically he's trying to prove himself to the Avengers.
Aha.
So that's what the whole kind of plot of it is. But, like, there's this really funny part in the trailer where, they're in the car together.
Yeah.
And, Tony Stark reaches over and he gives him a hug. Like, he gives Tony Stark a hug and he's just like, no, this isn't a hug. I'm just opening the door.
Shit.
So, like, you can see, like, in the trailer, like, just how desperate he is to try and get into the Avengers and be part of the club. Right. It's the funniest thing, though. I'm gonna show you this after we wrap.
Damn.
But I think this is a good place to leave the first episode.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for listening.
Yes, I have to say the same. So, what he said.